I was shook to the core from the beginning. I was deeply moved by the way in which Andrea told the story, because from the beginning I felt the very different, contrary emotions. I was laughing, I was deeply moved, then I was really astonished by the way these two girls, June and Jennifer Gibbons, were so extraordinary and ordinary at the same time. What I like in the movie, when you read the script should resonate with you. And this script really resonates with me because it was about sisterhood, it was about passionate relationship, it was coming-of-age story, it was a story about art, about artists, but also it was a story about exclusion, and not yet about exclusion. It was also about the response to the exclusion. Silent Twins has many layers. The first layer is a sister's love. It's about the relationship, which is so powerful that it can kill. It's also about the coming of age. Another layer is the layer of the exclusion. It's about how the systematic racism and the society can't cope with the outsider, with somebody who doesn't want to communicate with the system, with the society, but it's also about the response to the systematic racism. And what moved me very deeply, that June and Jennifer, their silence was a poignant protest against the systematic racism. Non-apologetic, subversive, and full of anger. My vision of the movie, what is the most important in terms of the tone of the movie, and also the way I wanted to photograph the characters, June and Jennifer, and also how I wanted to show what they have in their heads, how I wanted to photograph and how I wanted to sell their limitless imagination. It was one very important thing, because I think that the characters, so the June and Jennifer, them as girls with this limitless, beautiful imagination and black sense of humor, impose the whole tone of the movie. I was deeply moved by the way Andrea combined the juxtapositions, like boredom versus something breathtaking, like naivety versus cruelty, brutality versus sense of victimhood. So the ways she played with these emotions, because June and Jennifer, they were like this, I also decided to make the movie which played with these juxtapositions. And also the way we wanted to photograph it. So we wanted to go from the reality into visionary scenes. And what was very important to me, it was how to create the bridges from the reality to visionary. Leticia is very young and very talented, experienced actress. It was a privilege to observe her and Tamara, the way they worked on the characters, and also the way they treat their characters and the way they treated the work, on the set and outside of the set, all the time, because we wanted to go deeper into the character. When I first met Leticia, I saw her in a theater, then we spoke a little bit, and I remember the first words which she said: I don't want to show them as a freaks. I don't want to show them as a weirdo. This story moved me very deeply. I feel sorry for them. I felt they were very proud. They were artists. They were very sensitive. And I want to show them as a human beings. And this was exactly what I wanted to do. And from the beginning, we found we knew that we want to tell the same story. And the way we want to tell it, it was also the same. So we had a connection, then we were searching for her twin sister together. From the first moment when she was during the audition, and she just moved the head and she looked into the camera. We just felt that this is her. Tamara she's also a writer. She works in a theater, and her imagination and her talent is limitless. And work with her, and also just to have contact with her is a gift. Jack Bandeira, what was very important to me during the auditions, to find the chemistry between the characters, between the actors. And it was with Jack Bandeira, who had the chemistry with Leticia and Tamara, because I wanted to have somebody who is the partner for them, and also who can play with the girls. He can know that they are sisters, of course, and then he can play with them as the girls who are so close together, and this toxic symbiosis which they had. He was very intelligent, and he has this kind of the style of the handsome guy, but naughty guy also.